I'm not going to apologize for doing the right thing, Roxanne.
Losing to the New Day, losing to Fatu, losing your former partner. How many times does the right thing have to blow up in your face before it becomes the wrong thing?
What do you get out of being the devil on my shoulder, Roxanne?
You remind me of me, before I got it, before I realized who I am.
And who's that?
A winner, at any cost.
Archetype, I know you don't think we're done.
We're definitely not. Fatu, I think we're going to be doing this for a long time.
You talking like you earned my respect. You didn't earn nothing. I was about to send your ass back into retirement when that little punk-ass Hector stuck his nose in my business.
He stuck his nose in our business. And you aren't the piper he's going to pay for that. I am.
You got business with Hector? You got business with Bron? You got business with Wise Man? You forgetting one thing, Oos.
What's that?
I run this business, and ours ain't done.
Hector Flores is the referee. What's happening here?
The following is a special referee match. Please welcome the special referee for this match, Hector Flores.
Hector Flores' challenge to the Archetype for a match at the Royal Rumble was ignored. I guess this is Hector.
We are going to have to see how this one plays out.
The Viper is looking for a chance at his third Royal Rumble win.
And the participants, first from St. Louis, Missouri, weighing in at 280 pounds.
Randy Orton is one of the smoothest wrestlers to ever do it. And he's looking in the best shape of his career.
Oh, he's proud to qualify for the Royal Rumble, especially.
The Archetype walks into this match at a huge disadvantage.
And his opponent from Aberdeen, Washington, weighing in at 210 pounds, the Dragon. Daniel Bryan.
Nick Aldis or someone in the back has to be looking into this. This match can't proceed with Hector Flores as referee. No way.
The Archetype's basically walking into a trap right now. This is the biggest opportunity of his comeback so far, and his sworn enemy is refereeing the match.
There's a spot. In the Royal Rumble match on the line here, and this so-called referee could not possibly be more biased against one of the competitors.
I'll agree that this is highly irregular, but we should not be in the business of prejudging a referee's performance. Hector Flores might call this right down the middle.
Man did a whole press conference talking about how he was going to stop the Archetype from winning the Royal Rumble and going to Mania. We need to know who pulled the strings to get him a referee's license.
Driving the elbow. To the face.
He goes for the quick pin. Not much behind that pin attempt. And no matter your feelings about our official, there was no questioning his count right there.
Well, you certainly can't complain about the officiating on that pin count. Whoa. Quick transition here.
Goes for a headlock. Boom.
And Randy can't mount any offense.
Randy's certainly being tested here. Oh. My God. Just sending. Got caught slacking. Some great thinking, even bigger movement right there. I get it. He needs to stop trying to be cute. Needs to get his head in the game.
The Archetype and Randy Orton are vying for a spot in the Royal Rumble match, but the referee Hector Flores has a vendetta against the Archetype.
A barrage of lethal strikes. Running drop kick on the money. There's more to come. Basement drop kick.
A kick drops them to their knees, and now kick after kick after kick. Roundhouse kicks keep coming.
stop the count.
Given their history, you knew Flores wasn't going to call this down the middle.
Look out.
RKO is blocked.
Clothesline attempt.
Oh, the RKO.
And now it's a fast count.
The Archetypes road back to the WWE Championship does not lead through the Royal Rumble match.
Randy Orton wants nothing to do with Hector Flores.
Hector doesn't care. He got what he wanted here tonight.
You're right, Corey. Hector Flores swore that the Archetype would not make it into the Royal Rumble match, and tonight he kept his promise.
If match,
I had nothing to do with Hector Flores being the referee.
then who did? It's your show, Aldis!
This image in your head of the evil GM scheming against the hero? A lot of things have changed since you left, and that is one of them. But how Hector Flores ended up in SmackDown's referee rotation, and specifically your match, is a mystery I'm going to solve.
It's a little late now. That match with Orton was my ticket to the Royal Rumble and Braun.
You could make a fair case for a reversal due to biased officiating.
The Archetype beat sentimental favorite Randy Orton by whining to GM is not my vibe. What I want is Hector. There's only room for one of us in WWE.
Are you suggesting...
Yes, an I Quit match at the Royal Rumble. Loser leaves WWE. Forever.
You've worked so hard to come back, just to potentially throw it all away? Take some time to cool down and think this over.
I don't need time. I need Hector Flores gone from WWE.
If that's what you want, I'll make the match official.
Big night?
Yeah. You saw how this all got started.
You must have a lot in your mind. I just wanted to say, I've been where you are. I've stood in that ring and ended the career of one of my heroes. I've had mine ended by someone I respected, maybe even feared.
Everyone's talking to me like I don't understand the gravity of this match. I promise you I do, Sean. My future is on the line.
It's not just about your career. It's about who you are. After I returned from my injury, I thought I knew pain. But when Hunter turned on me, I cut deeper than my surgeon ever did. If you're not careful, betrayal can drag you somewhere dark. Somewhere you don't come back from.
Hector was like a brother. But I can't let this slide. I'll do what I have to do. No more, no less.
I hear you. Just remember that every choice you've made on this comeback run, every match, every moment, they all led here. When the final bell rings tonight, you and the rest of the world are going to know who you really are.
Woods, you're looking even more pleased with yourself than usual.
I was just thinking, you know, I could have told you about Hector. Day one, I looked at that dude and thought, squirrely. Like, hide your lunch money squirrely. But hey, you had to find out the hard way. Betrayal, humiliation, career on the line, classic pro wrestling. Kind of poetic, really.
There's no poetry here, Xavier. I wish like hell I was in a different match tonight, but I had no choice.
You have choice there. Shake his hand and tell him it's water under the bridge.
Or
you never double crosses anyone again. Or you lose and you're gone from here for good. You might want to start thinking about what gets results. Champions bend the rules, break the mold, and leave people with no doubt who they are.
I've been thinking a lot lately about honor, about loyalty, about redemption.
That's deep, Truth.
I've been through a lot the past few years. All that will they, won't they business with the Judgment Day turned out they won't. Then my childhood hero John Cena took me for a roller coaster ride, which sounds amazing, but it wasn't at a theme park. It was a bad emotional kind. I chopped off my hair and had an identity crisis. You know, the kind where you get super mad and kick a tree so hard it leaves a dent. When I calmed down, I reflected on my whole life. You know what I saw? A childhood in Charlotte, North Carolina, recording my first album. That time I sold the original American flag. I might have gotten another life or two mixed up in there also. What I'm saying is, WWE needs people like you. We all do. I miss you when you're gone.
Thanks, Truth. I don't plan on going anywhere.
Good. Otherwise, this conversation would have been a huge waste of my evening. And I've got things to do, and so do you. You gotta stop monopolizing my time and get focused for your match tonight.
Well, then we better stop talking.
I quit matches are no joke, my friend. And putting your WWE career on the line? Whichever way this thing goes, someone's life is gonna change.
Yep. I'm disappointed that it came to this. But Hector doesn't want us to coexist here, and he's brought me around to his point of view. This is the only thing I know how to do. There's no way I'm ever leaving this behind again.
Then what you're gonna have to do to Hector isn't pretty.
I understand what I have to do out there. And I understand what's at stake.
Then you should also understand that there are some choices you can't take back once you make them. And I got a feeling one of those is right around the corner.
This may be the Archetype's last night in WWE.
The following is an I Quit match. There will be no pinfalls, no countouts, and no disqualifications. The only way to achieve victory, opponents say the words, I quit. Making his way to the ring from Aberdeen, Washington, weighing in at 210 pounds, the Dragon, Daniel Bryan.
If Hector Flores retires the Archetype tonight, it will be the worst case of your own creation since Frankenstein.
That's a big if, Wade. I think the student is about to find out why the teacher stands in front of
Hector Flores betrayed his mentor. Now his whole career is on the
And his
line.
opponent, from Guadalajara, Jalisco, Mexico, weighing in at 202 pounds, Hector Flores!
This man grew up in the shadows in one of Lucha Libre's greatest families, and look at him now. El Mago would be ashamed. This man, a Judas, and he doesn't belong in the WWE.
A Judas? He pulled the archetype out of the gutter when the man was a punchline, dragged him all the way back to the main roster, and was rewarded with a swift kick to the arse.
Hector Flores gave everything he had to the archetype. Tonight, he'll try to take it back.
For one of his... Men, this is their last night in WWE.
I've known the archetype for a long time, and this man doesn't know how to quit. All it takes is one look at his comeback so far to see it.
Booker, you said it yourself. The archetype is only on a comeback because he turned his back on the WWE Universe for more than 2 years. When the going got tough, he said, I quit already. And he might do it again here tonight.
Ooh.
Springboard! Plancha!
That was absolutely unreal.
Coming in at breakneck speed. Oh, this is not good at all. The pendulum backbreaker stretch. And now Flores is getting beaten down.
Can Hector withstand this surge? Just trying to take that leg out there.
Damage is starting to take its toll on him.
As we expected, this I Quit match will be vicious. He's feeling that now. Textbook suplex.
The archetype and Hector Flores were once like brothers. Now one of them will say the words, I quit, and leave WWE forever. Oh, look at measuring their opponent into a suplex. Armbar applied. Will they tap out? Trying to roll through. Hammerlock armbreaker here. Submission maneuver in place. Oh!
We are getting up close and personal with this match. Hopefully it doesn't come any closer.
Double underhook applied. Butterfly suplex. Momentum is running away from Flores.
And Flores is looking for a solution.
Uh-oh, ankle pick. Beautiful takedown.
Torturing the knee with that attack.
And that blow has him wavering.
Yeah, but I'm not sure enough has been done for anyone to say I quit.
Double chicken wing, tiger suplex. Regalplex.
He is connecting to the WWE Universe, drawing from their energy.
Arm trap, tightly in a hammerlock. Up and into the sidewalk slam. He's taking a beating, but can he hold on?
Yeah, he's got to find some respite here.
Uh-oh, look at this. Nelson applied. Dragon suplex. Hooked up. Shin breaker. And now Flores is getting beaten down.
And Flores is looking for a solution.
Oh, Flores with good timing on the reversal.
Oh, headbutt. While we can enjoy a technical masterclass here as the Indian Deathlock is applied. Absolute agony.
Looking for the submission. Inverted figure 4 leg lock. This could be it.
Figure 4 leg lock.
Looking for the suplex all the way up. Look at this power. Oh, no.
Into a chop block.
He finally found a way to bring things to a halt here.
That might have been the decisive moment he was looking for in this.
German suplex. And his onslaught continues.
Yeah, this is what he came to do. This looks agonizing.
I don't know who's more fired up, him or the crowd. The spine absorbing all of that impact.
Carefully placed stomp to the arm. And now Flores is getting beaten down.
Can Hector withstand this surge?
It knew what was coming there. Now Flores looking for someone.
Not giving up so easily here.
Defiance is the only word to describe this. That has to be what's fueling them now.
There it is. Breaker. Well, that hurt. Scorpion kick. And he's basically defenseless right now.
He's just fumbled every offensive attack he's made. Ruthless. And his leg is really getting battered. Vicious arm stop. Armringer applied.
Oh, that could displace an entire arm.
Oh, toss across. And an elbow drop to the arm.
Momentum is running away from Flores.
Can Hector withstand this surge?
Measured knee drop.
And I think that got him real good, guys. I think that cut him up.
Oh, simply devastating.
Make some room. There goes all of our stuff, dog.
Fishing for something beneath the ring.
Stiff elbow will break that up.
Now Flores looking for some momentum.
Hector weathered the storm and wants to create a flurry of his own. Managing to evade a precarious position there.
Flores gets waylaid. Oh, he had that scouted. Turned it around with a reversal. Oh, Flores with good timing on the reversal.
And one more reversal. Talk about evenly matched here.
Under the ropes and back into the ring. Making the climb to the top rope.
Right though.
And he manages to escape just in the nick of time.
The high risk just resulted in a big